Hello and welcome to another BC cosplay video. I'm going to be showing you in a two-part series how you could build your own cardboard mask that's custom fitting to your head from scratch. You know, your own design, so starting literally from pieces of paper with this, a plaster model of my own head. If you're interested in building this yourself, I will link the video in the description below for you to check out and see. If you're interested in model making, interested in artwork in general and painting, then perhaps this channel is a good place for you. Do stay tuned. I hope there's much more good content coming your way. Without further ado, let's get into the build. So it's update time. I have completed the half of the Batman mask. I don't need to do the other half because now I can simply make the templates using these and then just mirror it across to make the other half. I'm pleased. I started off looking on my iPad, looking at the reference of the Arkham Knight mask, but I eventually just sort of went at it freestyle when I got into a bit of difficulty trying to do the eye because I couldn't really recreate it properly. So I thought, oh, okay, I'm just going to do what I can, and sort of made my own version of it. Now I've got this cool raised feature above the eye. Come on, focus. You can see how on the side it's obviously, because I've had to bend it around my ear, it's raised out, and I've just sort of added in this sort of raised platform here that just brings it back into the shape of the head. It'll be interesting to see whether, you know, the mask will actually feel comfortable on my head in the end, or will it, you know, will it be too tight? I'll have to find out. When I come to actually make the final templates, I'm going to leave excess in the middle, so that when I come to put the two halves together after I've made them out of cardboard, I can just sort of tweak things to make it fit my head a bit better. Should have pre-drawn on with pen the whole centre line for my head, but I haven't done that. So as you can see, I have put a strip of paper and I just fed that all the way along, and that sort of just helped me mark out where the centre was, and I worked off that. Yep, on to the next stage. I'm now going to take these parts off of my head and then make them into proper templates and cut them out into cardboard. So the way I'll do this is, tell you what I could do, I'll get a bit of masking tape, stick it down, just zoom in a bit for you. I'll mark all the corners of the piece like this, at every point where the shape sort of changes direction. Here, I'll mark one side, either side of the fold, take it away. And now I can get my ruler, and here where there's a fold I might just draw, you know, a dashed line to indicate that it's a fold. Line up all of the parts, and then from here that's another fold line here, so I'll dash that as well, just to emphasise that it's a fold line. And then for this curve, I'll just literally just draw the curve back in like that. This is a better way of transferring it, so that I'm just removing any of the nasty jagged lines that I had in the originals. Okay, I've cut out the parts into cardboard for the first half of the mask. I'm just going to give you a little demo on what I'm doing. So here are my parts to the first half, then I'm getting my cardboard, flipping the piece over, and then I'm going to trace them all around and cut them. Now if you're thinking of building this yourself, don't panic if you think I'm going too quick. When I come to build the second half, I'll show you more sections of the mask so you can understand how it all goes together better. Well, I've been building up the first half of the mask. It's been going good up until now. I've just joined the two main pieces and I thought I'd give it a test on my actual head model, and something's gone wrong. This front piece here, for some reason, it doesn't seem to be long enough for it to actually bend over right to the front here, which is what it does in the paper model. I don't know if that's going to focus. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is instead, there's no need to panic, I've solved the problem. I just made a stupid mistake when I was attaching the two parts together. I had it together like that, but it needs to be like that. So this back piece is now properly attached, as you can see. When I put it onto the head model, it is fitting like it should. At the moment I don't want to go any further with constructing this half. It being in cardboard now, it's going to take a bit of fiddling around, I think, to get it to properly fit my head like the paper model was. And I think that it needs the second half to be able to pull it into shape. At the moment I just think that with just the one half I'm unable to properly understand how it's going to look as a whole. I'll leave this as it is, with the nose not attached to the rest of the eye and this piece not attached to this. Moving on to the second half. Well, I have now just completed just completed the second half, the left side of the mask, and now I have something that is going to resemble a Batman mask. I've still got this small little piece there for the left side of the nose. I will glue that onto here, and then I can start to figure out how these two halves are going to come together. You can see me try these on my head. And that's all, folks, for part one. As always, templates to the mask are going to be in the description. They're free to use if you would like to have a go at building the mask yourself. Remember that it is designed to fit my head. In part two, I will complete the cardboard build add a layer of paper mache, add a layer of plaster to smooth it all off. I'll spray it black, obviously, and add the final details to finish it off. And if you're lucky, you might even see me try it on. So, much to look forward to. Yeah. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. I really do hope you've managed to learn something from this video. I'll see you in part 2.